Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of watching me, please subscribe, like, share and comment in the comment section below. For returning subscribers, I love you guys so much. So let's move to the tutorial. This is my base gele, so I'm going to cut out 21 inches as width, and then for the length I'll cut out 6.2 inches. The ashoke usually comes in this form, so all I'm going to do now is to cut out 5 pieces of ashoke, and I'm going to measure them the same way and then place them together like this, take them to my machine and then stitch so that they become one like this. So at this point I'm going to start making my pleats on the base gele, and I'll be securing everything right there with pins. Once you're done making your pleats, this is what it should look like. I'm going to make about 7 pleats on my own base gele. So at this point, I'm going to cut out the ashoke again and start measurements for the hook. This is what to enable me knot the gele at the back. So for the length, I'll measure 17.5 inches, while the width will be 3 inches. I'm going to pick up my base gele right now and iron it so that while I sew with my machine, the pleats would not unravel. So once you're done stitching, this is what everything should look like. I'm going to place the hook right now on top the base gele like this, and I'll just stitch the edge. And I'll be doing this on the left hand and also on the right hand side of the gele. So guys, I'm going to cut out my ashoke again, and I'll start measurements for the fan and pinnacle. So at this point, I'll cut out the first piece of my ashoke and I'll measure 28 inches as width. And then for the second one, I'll measure 36 inches as width also. So I'm going to cut out 4 pieces of ashoke with different measurements like this. And also for the third one, I'll measure 46 inches. So guys, for the final one, I'll measure 50 inches. So after cutting everything out, you want to make sure that you stitch the edges of all the ashoke that you've cut. Just stitch the edge like this. So I'm going to quickly do that with my machine. So I'm going to fold my ashoke this way so that I can get the middle, and I'll be doing the same thing on all 4 ashokes that I have cut out. And then after getting the middle, I'm going to place them together. going to place them together like this, so everything should meet at the middle, and I'll be doing the same thing on all 4 ashoke. So I'm going to take everything to my machine and then stitch so that they become one like this. So this is my base gele. I'll just fold it to get the middle also, and I'll pick up the gele for the fan and pinnacle and place them like this, and then I'll take it to my machine and stitch everything. After stitching, I'll just place it on my mannequin, and then I'll start making my pleats. So at this point, I'm just making round pleats on the first 2 layers of the fan ashoke that we cut out. You know, we cut out 4 pieces of ashoke, so I'm just making round pleats on the first 2 pieces of ashoke that we cut out. So I'll pick up my measuring tape and I'll measure 6 inches away from the edge of the gele, and then I'll just stitch everything like that with my thread and needle. I'll do the same thing on the other side of the gele also. So I'm going to go over to the edge of this gele like this, which is the 4th layer of the gele like this, and I'll just fold it and then measure 1 inch as width, and also measure 4 inches as length. And then after doing that, I'm going to start making my pleats. Whatever measurement you do on one side, you have to do on the other side. Like, everything has to be exact. So once you're done making your pleats, hold everything together like this and then stitch with your needle and thread. On this side of the gele, I got 10 pleats, so I'm going to also get 10 pleats on the other side of the gele. So I'm just going to repeat the same thing that I did on the first pleats on the other side of the gele. So I'm going to pick up my measuring tape at this point, and I'll measure 7 inches away from the round pleats that we made, and I'll just stitch everything right there, and I'll repeat the same process on the other side of the gele. This is to enable me cut out the excess. I'm going to start measurements for the hook right now, which is going to be for the fan, and I'll measure 2.5 inches as width and also 12 inches as length. This is, you have to cut out 2 pieces of ashoke the same way, and then I'm just going to cut out the excess gele that is left on the fan. So I'll place a hook on top of the fan this way and then just stitch everything together. In order for the fan that I have made to stand properly, in order for it to be properly secured, I'm going to pass my needle and thread through the pleats this way. So guys, we're almost done with this tutorial. Once I'm done, I'm just going to place this on my mannequin and then arrange the pleats properly. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope that this tutorial has been helpful. If it has, please don't forget to comment in the comment section, like, share, and also turn on your notification button so that each time I post, you get the notification and you'll be the first to know. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you all in my next video. Bye bye.